Federico Fellini is one of those directors whose work splits the audience down the middle. People either look at his work, with its dreamlike sequences and meandering, often non-traditional narratives, and think, here's a man who broke the mold, or they watch it and wonder if the emperor is indeed wearing any clothes. Directors like him are all about challenging the norms, deconstructing storytelling, and pushing the boundaries of what cinema can do. That's not everyone's cup of tea. Think of a guy showing up to a street fight with interpretive dance moves. It'll throw some people off. La Strada is one of his masterpieces, for which he snagged an Oscar, and it's perhaps one of his more accessible films, which is why it is well regarded. But underappreciated? For those deep in the film critic circles, even Fellini's lesser-known films like I Vitelloni or Nights of Cabiria are heralded as significant works. However, to the general audience, they might seem less engaging. The reason many fixate their distaste for someone like Fellini, even with awards under his belt, is often rooted in the disconnect between art house cinema and mainstream expectations. A lot gets lost in subtitled translation, cultural nuances, and the leisurely pace of his films when modern viewers are used to fast cuts and clear storylines. His films feel like wandering through someone's psyche. Not just any psyche, but an Italian artist with a profound love for symbolism, the surreal and the human condition portrayed through a lens smeared with spaghetti sauce. So when you watch a Fellini film, you have to let go of wanting the usual beats and resolution you get from Hollywood. This is a director who made films for cinema, not for the masses, and in doing so, he sort of created his niche of love-hate relationships with audiences. Living in Portland, Oregon, with its rich appreciation for arts and indie films, I've seen both admiration and aversion for his work in the local indie theaters. It's a microcosm reflecting the wider world's response to auteur cinema. It's why you can have a full house for a screening of 8.5 inches, and the next night, have a room barely filled for Juliet of the Spirits. To circle back to the question at hand, yes, there might be underrated Fellini films, especially if one is looking outside the sphere of cinephiles and critics. But don't expect his work to ever truly mesh with the mainstream. Like a rich espresso, his films are an acquired taste, one that offers its rewards once you acquire it,